Good morning, mathematicians. How are we all doing? Oh, I shouldn't have started streaming before I sent some other messages that I could be sending right now to people. Gotta plan my life. Oh well, okay, whatever. We're playing the lean game. We're playing the lean game as usual. We're also trying to install lean. So I've restarted my computer once since last time, and we'll see how that changes things. Um, Sorry, I will send one message first because I'm terrible. Um, oh, well, I need to go to my own channel to open up chat. So we're gonna keep trying to install lean. I also fixed I got that issue fixed immediately. It turns out I was just being extremely silly when it came to that issue in the real analysis game. Uh, so yeah. Good morning, Zafarab and Kostaka Kori. How was my day? How's research going? Well, my day has not been very long yet. I basically, yeah, I mean, I woke up, I tutored someone online, and now I'm here hanging out with you guys. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go do a piano lesson right after this, and then hopefully maybe later today I will get around to doing some actual research. Uh, we shall see. We shall see. So, yeah. I guess let's look at lean. Maybe we could go, hello, Popdode. Good morning. I guess we could take a look at, where was the lean proof assistant? I guess we could go back to the installation and just, try and get that working in the meantime, and then return to our real analysis game. Where was the install? Do. Did I have to take a qualifying exam for my PhD program? Yes, but it worked a little weird at my institution. So we have like your candidacy exam, which I did. That was maybe normal, but the way our qualifying exams worked is it was like wrapped into a course. So basically, you would have to take you've got to take so many courses in your first couple of years, and then a certain number of them have to be like the list A courses. Good morning, Arad. Certain have to be list A courses, and then of those list A courses, you say, okay, do I want this to count as one of my qualifying exams? And then if so, the professor writes a special exam for those grad students taking it as one of their qualifying exams, and you just take it as if it's a normal exam. It's not like one of these crazy long ones that people have. Um, Sometimes, where a whole bunch of stuff is dropped together, so it's sort of non-traditional in that sense. Good night, Ventiaxor. But yeah, that's basically how it goes. And then you're expected to score, like, you got to score a bit higher on it. You need like a B plus at least. Hello, Dad's Quad Music. Mm, do I have any formalization project in mind, like in some small theorem to learn in Lean? Not really. Um, I mean, I wish years ago when I first got interested in Lean, I had stuck with it. Um, because probably I could have contributed something small to the math lean library. Now, probably a lot more low hanging fruit has been picked off already, but I don't know. So maybe it'd be nice to contribute something at some point. I don't know. Maybe something about algebraic groups or something. I don't know. Oh, this is Nick. Oh, hey Nick, how's it going? Yeah, let me know if a later time works for you today. Okay, so it says it's starting VS Code. It was doing this a long time yesterday. Oh, did it work? Whoa, here we go. Okay, it looks like we got lean working. Allow lean for sure. Do whatever you want. Destroy my computer. Night. Oh, reopen in container. Sure. Whatever you want, lean. Whatever you want. Okay. WSL2 distro required. Okay. Do you want code to open to external website? Yes, I do. Good. Saw lean had to jump in. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Um Prerequisites. Okay, well, this is too boring for us to work on now. Let's go back to the real analysis game. You see blue button, you click. Yeah. Imagine still having WSL1. Yeah, well, you know, I'm an old man. I'm a dinosaur. This is well established. This is well established. I'm living in the past. What type of lean we sipping today? I mean, this is purple. This is a purple-looking concoction. Hello, Thomas. Quagen? Lockhart, perhaps? Or are those brands of cough syrup? Okay. We've just learned any necessary auxiliary facts. Well, that was all from yesterday, and I've forgotten everything that I've learned. Via the have tactic. In this problem, you might find the following new idea useful. If you already know that you have a hypothesis, and the goal contains X, then if you rewrite H, then any instance of X gets replaced by Y. Right. But if you have another hypothesis, and you want to replace the X's in H2 by Y's, what should you do then? You simply type rewrite H at H2. Okay. 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 So if it's X equals Y and you do a rewrite, replaces the X's in the goal get replaced by Y. I see, and this does it the other way around. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we can do with that. Shiva asks what we're doing. We are doing, this is the lean proof assistant. We are playing the natural number game, as it's called. The natural number game. That is what we are doing. And let's see here. Where's the... Okay, it's yelling at me already. Oh, I want to go into the other mode. That's why. Okay. Okay. Yes. Oh, I keep forgetting to link this in the video description. Oh, so silly of me. I need to leave a note for myself somehow. Maybe like a sticky note on my computer, so I remember. Because it's one thing to put it in the video afterwards, but there's like a setting. I have to do it initially. There's a setting where I can put it so it always pops up immediately. Whoa, there's all sorts of junk in these drawers. Interesting junk. Oh well, I'll just forget again tomorrow. You know, two former math majors who previously worked with now doing AI startups. They were both like the worst people you know. Okay. The at H2 part is almost trivial, but they are stressing it here. I mean, sure, but it's important because yeah, it's important. Definitely matters what side of the equation you want to replace things with. Lots of taxpayer money in AI. All the G20 countries putting in at least $1 billion per year. Oh. Well, I mean, there's hopes that it could do some cool stuff for us, possibly. Okay. What are we doing here? Rewrite. Okay. G1, G1. So here I think I want to use a specialize, right? Specialize H1 using 0, right? And then yeah, G at 0 is 5. Okay. How do I... Okay, we could go rewrite... Rewrite... what? H1 at H2? Or maybe the other way around. Let's just see what happens. No, it didn't like that. But I like this one. Okay. Wait, did that do anything? Ah, yes, it did a little bit of something. It did a little bit of something. Like, very opportunist, and were the type of people who did no work but took lots of credit. You mean, yeah, I don't know, not doing work sounds great, and getting paid. You mean you don't know about their projects? Maybe they're doing good stuff. You just think it's funny seeing the stereotype firsthand. Yeah. Pour you a cup of... Was it cut off or did you just stop typing? Okay. Pour you a cup of what? Lean? How would I rank the different lean games difficulty so far? I don't know. I think they're all pretty comparable. They all start off pretty introductory. I mean, I think now this game looks like it's a lot longer than the natural number game, so probably for that fact alone, this one's more difficult. Okay, can I? But how do I? How do I get the H1? How do I like ring? How do I like ring NF? Oh, it says right here, ring NF at H2. Okay, great. Ring NF at H1. Nice. And then just what, exact H1, I guess? No. Apply H1, I guess. Boom! I am the greatest. I am the greatest. I am the greatest that has ever done it. And that's why you're here. And that's why you're here. When the Brits ask for a cuppa, yeah, they're talking about lean, actually. Cuppa lean. Exact these nuts. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah, someone was asking about how I resolved this issue. Well, I think I have to open my Gmail to show you guys. Yeah, the answer was, I think someone even pointed this out today. There was some error I had made earlier in the argument. There was some little red thing showing, and I just stupidly ignored it. So yeah, that's basically what it was. Maybe after the video I'll try to remember to post the docs incoming. Yeah. Probably. I mean, I think I've been sloppy about my OPSEC on this channel, most likely. But stop making errors? No, never. How? Why would you even suggest that to me? Okay. This one looks more complicated because I need to prove a couple different things. Try starting your solution with this. Nice. I can just copy paste. Boom. Don't even have to think. No point in thinking about it if I don't have to. Actually, let's do think about it. Okay. So this says by an instant application of applying H1 for x equals 0, I can prove this. And I guess I'm applying this to the goal. So sure, that makes sense. I believe it. If you ask me, you're gonna get a mini ban, Leo, if you ask me to stop making mistakes one more time. I will never do it. This is my declaration here on this channel. You heard it here. Clip this, and tell people I will never stop making mistakes. And if ever you see me make a non-mistake, send me this clip and remind myself of who I truly am deep down inside. See, Mikhail gets it. Yeah. All right, I just chugged the rest of my lean and I'm ready to go. Errors are the mother in learning, indeed. Okay, now what do I want to do? Ring. I think I want to do a ring NF at H3. Yeah, that seems about right. And now I want to specialize H1. Specialize H1 with a 1. No. Oh, I just said special. Well, one shouldn't intentionally make mistakes. Actually, I disagree with that. That can be a good pedagogical device. Sometimes when I'm tutoring students or I'm giving lectures in class, to check if people are paying attention or to be instructive, definitely, especially when you're like dividing by some unknown and you didn't check that it's equal to 0 or something, like sometimes purposely making mistakes like this is a good pedagogical device. You wish you could just farm knowledge by just making errors on purpose. What's that quote? We've talked about it before. I've got that quote on my Google site. Got this quote on my site here. Where is it? Something about where is it? Oh yeah, here we go. This is Shimura talking about Taniyama. Though he was by no means a sloppy type, he was gifted with the special capability of making many mistakes, mostly in the right direction. I envied him for this, and tried in vain to imitate him, but found it quite difficult to make good mistakes. Have Cup apply lean specialized chat. Okay, where are we here? So, boom. Yeah, how do I ring NF at H1 now, I guess? Yes. And now I do a rewrite H1. Nice. Okay, wait a second. That wasn't quite what I wanted. Oh, and then now we could apply... no, we could rewrite with H3. Right. Yeah. And then rewrite H2. I probably could have done all of these in one shot. Sure, I could have, but I didn't. Now it's too late. We'll never be able to go back in time until I finish my thesis, of course, which involves building a time machine. 5 of 5. Look at us go. We are collectively the best to ever do it. Oh, there's some drops of lean left. Man, that would actually make for hilarious content if I actually did like make a cup of lean and tried to like program as far as I could on lean. I don't think I would ever do something like that. I don't know. My body, when I was a younger man, I would have been all over that, but now my body's a temple. Certainly wasn't back then. There exists a b such that x squared plus 2x is b. What? Obviously, what am I missing here? X is a real number, and p was going. Okay, whatever. Let's just read. You've learned about adding hypotheses with have, yes, and that you can call tactics not just to act on the goal, but also at the hypotheses via adding at hypothesis name. Nice. That's something I was missing before. You know, do you guys remember me complaining about wanting to do that? I remember me complaining about wanting to do that. You also know that calling the rewrite tactic with a hypothesis, h in x equals y takes the left-hand side. What didn't... Wait, I thought we already asked about this. But okay. Okay. I see. You get the backwards arrow by typing left. Yes. Okay. What are we even trying to solve here? Is time hyper complex? What do you mean by that? Stuff comes out in conformal graphs that you can't seem to replicate without it because of binomial stuff. It's definitely not algebraic. I literally have no idea what you're talking about. Sorry. Is Casella and Berger book too advanced for beginners? I have no idea. I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. So, yeah. So, yes, if I haven't heard of it, that's not true. Okay, what am I even trying to solve here? I have the assumption that for all t, p of t is t squared plus 2t. Okay. And p of x is 15. Okay. So what? I want to use px somehow? I guess I want to, well, specialize h1 at x. Right. And then... Yeah, how do I, like, use that? I am a little jealous that you have a Snuggie on, Leo. I'll be honest. Yeah. I will be honest. Right, like, somehow I want to use... Oh, use 15, I guess. Right? Because that's what px is equal to. Okay. Okay. And then I could do what? I could rewrite using h1, but maybe that does the... No, I can't. Wait, why? ¿Por qué no? ¿Por qué no? Oh, it's not of the right shape. I see. So if I do, here's maybe where I want the left. Does that do it better? Nice. Okay. And then boom. Problem set one done. Problem set one done. Nice. Nice. Now we have unlocked a whole new world. More fun with sequences. Oh, just a slash L even? Wow. Wow, even just a slash L? The world is just a beautiful place, you know? There's beautiful things in this world of ours that we inhabit. Okay. Now that we did the fun stuff, maybe it's worth going and looking at this boring nonsense about Docker. Oh, lean lang. Okay. I guess we gotta do this boring Docker stuff, right? Is the Baby Rudin book really bad for analysis? What? No. Why? What? No. You should go watch my recent video. My video where I do the, it's called like the books you need for math or something. I talk about Rudin. Yeah, is it the most beginner friendly book for analysis? No, probably not. But it's a classic for a reason. Go look at Jay Cummings' book or Terry Tao's book, but also have Rudin on your shelf. Okay, so I guess I just need to download WSL2. You may not need to do Docker. Really? Why not? Lean 4 setup. Install Lean. Install Lean's version manager, elan, and git. Do I need to? I guess maybe I need to do that. Click to install. Let's proceed, baby. Proceed without thinking. Oh, you're not sure for Windows. Okay. I mean, it did yell at me. Okay. Lean installation successful. I don't know, man. I don't know if Lean has a Windows version or what. Yeah, I'm not the person to ask. I do know some programming. I know like pretty basic programming. Actually, maybe tomorrow I could do something. A friend of mine, I was hanging out with a friend of mine here, and he has some ideas about music theory, and he has some ideas about considering the Undertone series, and he wants to explore some stuff in the Undertone series. And I told him this thing that he wants to like do some computations with. I told him it would be extremely easy to do those computations in Python. But I don't think he knows that much Python. But it'd be pretty straightforward for me to do. So I wonder maybe we take a break from Lean tomorrow possibly, and I just do a little random programming and music theory in CoCalc or something. I don't know. Used in physics simulations and AI. Very useful. I don't know. None of that's useful for me. What is my age? A lot of people always want to know this. I'm an old man. I'm an old ancient man. At the ancient age of... Actually, who in chat knows? Who in chat knows? You'd like to know at what age I enrolled in my PhD. How old was I then? I think I was 29 when I started. I am 51. You goddamn right, Leo. I was 29 when I started, and now I'm 51. Ah, see, Goddard knows. Goddard's a real fan, because he knows my age. So, counter examples. Let's go see. Ooh, cyclotomic. Let's just go look at some lean files. That's fun, right? How do I get rid of this AI chat? I don't want it here. I'll need it later, I'm sure. I'll come crying back to it, but let's just look at some lean files here. It's from 2021. I don't want that. No, I don't need the info view, thanks. Not all coefficients of cyclotomic polynomials are -1, 0, or 1. Okay, interesting. So we open the natural numbers. Specifically proper divisors. We open the finite set package and namespace, right? So that just creates some theorem environment, section, computation, and then we just do some instances. Fact. Wait, what is, fact nat dot prime 5? What, that 5 is a prime? By norm num? Okay, I see. We're just establishing some primes here, I guess. Wait, am I really 50? No, Goddard, no. Let's write a music theory language. Call it Coltrane or Collier. Why not name it after ourselves? Yeah, Coltrane. I was for a while last winter, actually, during the winter break. I played with I was playing around with some Python code, and I was making stuff that, like, Python code that would, like, compute for you all the chords. You could ask, like, oh, what are all the chords in this key? Or you'd be like, it would compute for you all the modes automatically and stuff. Just for fun. Coltrane does go hard. I really love my favorite things, Coltrane's rendition of that. Mathlib is such an annoying library. Very hard to search for definitions on it. Is it? I thought the whole point is it's supposed to be good for that. I'm one of your inspirations. Wow, good to know. Good to know. Although that's kind of like, oh, well, if this old ass geezer can do it, then anyone can. It's like, oh, God, do I want to be inspiring to you? How many areas of math does my essential math books cover? Well, I guess you'll just have to go with watch the video and give me some sweet ad revenue. Whatever, however many pennies, a couple cents I get from you watching a single ad on that video. Yeah. It adds up though, baby. It sure adds up. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we can consider this installed, right? Counterexamples. What else do we have? Downstream test? No, I want to see some other, Mathlib. Yeah, algebraic geometry, elliptic curve, projective. Yeah, let's look at some elliptic curves formalized in Lean. Simp only. Yeah. Whoa, look at this file. So big. So impressive. Jay Silverman, my boy, I interviewed him recently. I interviewed him recently on my channel. Had some visual technical difficulties, but the audio mostly worked out. Actually, there's an annoying audio thing that happened too. Yeah. But it's still listenable, in my opinion. Oh, obligatory, gotta advertise my p-adic hat, from time to time. Whoa. Variable. So we're introducing a whole bunch of variables here. Nice. Okay. Negation formula in projective coordinates. So I guess we're defining the inverse. Do I know Angela Collier? Not personally, but yeah, I mean, I've expressed my interest in her channel on here before. If only anyone could name an elliptic curve not in Weierstrass form. Yeah, that surely that is not that hard to do, right? I mean, just start from Weierstrass form and work backwards. I mean, couldn't you just do something like if we just do something really stupid? If we could do something really stupid. I mean, we could always do something really stupid, but let's say we do something like gosh, I don't know. So take the Bitcoin curve, and then just plus x minus x. Like technically that's not in Weierstrass form, right? All right. You think elliptic curves have ellipses in them? That is not true. That's not really where the elliptic part of the terminology comes from. It's because it has to do with elliptic integrals. It has to do with integrals that describe like the area or the arc length of ellipses, and then originally like some solution set to that or something ends up giving you a complex elliptic curve. There's something about lattices going on there. That's where it goes. Yeah. Angela's the cool call. Yeah. Watch out if you use simp with AI tokens and pay per token. I don't know what that means. Max stack, cost reach, costs lots of money for using an API. I don't totally understand what that means. I can't speak Russian, but do I have is there a translation? Okay, let me see. Can I, let's translate this. Computer, translate. Computer, translate. When is the video all 5th grade mathematics? Probably never, to be honest. Or right now, here's all of 5th grade mathematics. Isn't it just like solve for x? Isn't it something like that? I don't know. How in the world could anyone come to conclusions that elliptic curves have ellipses in them? Well, if you think about the name alone and nothing else about them. Yeah. It is maybe somewhat unfortunate naming. Oh, I see. That was a slash s. We had some slash s going on in chat. What's going on here? We got negations. We got... Oh, I can't even read all this. This is crazy. Oh, I see. There's some virus transform stuff going on. Okay, anyways, we've done enough playing around. Okay, so at least we know it seems like Lean is installed. It seems like we've got our math lib. It seems like we could probably make our own Lean files. Maybe we'll play around with that in the future. That is also not elliptic. You know about the elliptic function, but if you factor that in a certain way, yeah, that's not an elliptic curve. That's not an elliptic curve. An ellipse, an elliptic curve, despite the similar sounding names, two very different things. Ellipse, elliptic curve, these are not the same thing. An ellipse, an elliptic curve are not the same thing. Even though an ellipse is a kind of curve, it's very confusing. Do I know about the most famous controversy in mathematics that's been going on since 2012? Sorry, I don't mean to be so snarky about it, but yes, I mean yes, of course I know about it. Of course I know about it. I'm an old man, remember? So I knew about it when things were first popping off. I was there. I was reading the headlines online when things were first popping off. Okay, I've been yapping enough for today. We didn't do a lot of work today, to be honest, but what do I want to do after my PhD? Not die of starvation. That's goal number one. One means to do that is probably through getting postdoc positions, so I've applied for those. But, it'd be great if you guys just gave me more views and looked at and subscribed to my Patreon, so then I wouldn't have to get a real job and I could just do this all day. I mean, that would be the dream, would it not? That would be the dream. If I could make like 6 figures just doing YouTube videos. Yeah. I guess it's on me. I guess, whatever. I could like make better content that's more interesting to more people. Yeah, that would probably help too. But until then, until I do that, QED.